This is a demonstration of the installation of the Lockpick. We're in a 2013 Ford F150 Lariat. This is a shot from underneath the airbag unit itself. You can see the 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3, that are going to be removed to allow this panel to lift up right here. Just release this tab here. That'll allow the connector to be pulled free. The lockpick's a simple plug and play. What you're going to do is release the large connector in the back here. There's a little tab in the center to push down, and the locking bar will fold over and eject the connector. When you install yours, you're going to make sure the wires are passed, nicely behind the screen. Also, the module itself, just route the wires accordingly. Okay, before plugging in your lockpick module, you're going to make sure the dip switches are set properly. You're going to want 3 and 4 down on the communication side. The other side, you're going to make sure the rotary switch is set for 0. Then you have 5 accessory option switches here on the side. These will be detailed in your instruction manual. There's 2 video inputs on the module. This is for a front camera and also for an aux camera or any video source you would like. They're selectable using the steering wheel buttons. There's also an input on the harness itself for a rear camera input if you're going to be installing one aftermarket. When you turn the car on for the first time, it might take up to 30 seconds for the screen to activate and show something. It'll just remain completely black like this. Then it'll illuminate, say the word sync across it. There'll be a bar graph that shows up on the screen. This will slowly fill out. When it gets to the end, it'll kind of hang for a few seconds, and then the radio will reboot and ready for action. Okay, the operation of the lockpick in the F150 is very simple. We're just going to use 2 buttons on the steering wheel. It's going to be the hang-up button and also the voice button just above it. The hang-up button will activate the video functions. In this case, we have a factory rear camera. I'll go ahead and press that, hold it for 3 seconds. You hear an audible beep. And the interface will activate the factory rear camera. If you had an aftermarket camera, it would show you the aftermarket one as well. The lockpick can also be switched to a second rear camera. It has that function built into it, so if you're pulling a trailer or something like that and you don't want to see the front end of your trailer, instead you want to see the back end of it, you can mount a different camera on there, and the lockpick allows you to switch to that camera instead of showing that when you put it in reverse. You turn that function back off again just by holding the button. 3 seconds. Get a double beep, returns you back to the standard screens. Now on the module itself, we've added another video input. In this particular case, it's just an iPhone that's plugged in. It's playing video. It's going to come in through this jack. I have that activated because I've taken switch number 3 and put it down. If I want to activate the second jack, I'll put down 4 down as well. But I'll demonstrate here. We'll go ahead and activate the video function again. 3 seconds. And then I'll toggle over to that other one. Just use the voice button, touch it. It switches to the other video input. This is the one I have currently connected to the module itself. If I press the button again, it'll switch back to the factory camera. Or you can turn the whole function off, just hold the button. The lockpick also has full override features for enabling the AV inputs that are in your car. This is activated by just pressing the voice button, holding it for 3 seconds. You hear a beep. That beep lets you know that the lockpick has activated full functions. The video will operate while in drive and while in motion. Okay, reassembly is basically just a reverse of the earlier procedure. that completes your installation of the lockpick.